Shameik, you're getting lots and lots of buzz. How does this feel being at your first Sundance with all of this buzz going around this movie?
It feels like I have been blessed, I've been touched, and I'm extremely thankful, humbled, and that's how I feel.
If you don't mind, just for viewers watching, briefly recap what the movie is about.
The movie is about a young man named Malcolm and his two best friends, Diggy, Jib, and they're basically geeks. They are in a environment where they just don't fit in, and they have to overcome every situation that's thrown at them. It's just a lot. They're always caught in between a bad situation and a worse situation, but they seem to overcome. So that's what the movie's about. And then there's cool parts of it, but
so sort of all of you in the cast, had you known the work, because this is produced by Forrest Whitaker, Fruitvale Station, had you been obviously familiar with his work?
Yes.
Yes. I think all of us were.
And also Rick, the director.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Rick Famuyiwa.
So talk a little bit about the experience, and you start, Kiersey, just with working with Rick and sort of what you drew on for this role, and how you sort of the relationship between both Rick and all of you guys, and how you interacted with the characters on the page.
It was incredible, and after doing Transparent and obviously being part of that movement, it was really fun to be able to represent and play a lesbian as a straight woman myself. I was honored, and I'm part of that community now, which is awesome.
Anything you watched for some inspiration or influence before?
No, I didn't really watch anything because I really wanted to make sure that there wasn't a correlation between the fact that she's a lesbian and her being a tomboy, because they don't have to do with each other. She's a tomboy because of her friends. It's not because she likes girls. She doesn't want to be a boy. She's very proud of the fact that she's a woman, and that was really important to me.
Got it. Shameik, how about you? Obviously.
What?
Just sort of what you sort of drew on influence-wise for this character.
To be honest, I've read the script, and I didn't really look at anything to be inspired by it. I talked to Rick, and we came up with a character. Me, Kiersey, and Tony, who plays Jib, we auditioned together, so we came up with our own backstories. We made the story make sense to each other, and then we met the rest of the amazing cast.
Yeah, we read with Blake too.
Yes.
And that was nice. It just all felt really great.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So how many you guys all did a table read before?
We did a little meeting thing together.
Yeah.
But the audition, me, Blake, and Meek, we all got to read together, and I remember us being in the room, and I was like, haha, yeah, that's it.
we did some improvising and stuff, and it all felt real natural, and
it was
good chemistry.
Yeah.
Well, just in terms of you, obviously, I don't know if you're reading anything online or looking at social media, the movie is really getting positive buzz, and I understand that Selma director Ava DuVernay was in the audience. So how does that feel, sort of, especially coming off the the Oscars and everything?
It's just an amazing feeling all around, because it's like, we're young, and we're trying to just make this a hit movie, from what we can contribute to it, and then for other people to recognize that and really just come up to us and talk about specific things. I think we pretty much got the job done, and
What do you want people to come away with this movie after they see it?
Honestly, I feel like leaving the movie, I feel like you should leave with a positive mindset. Like, you can be in the hood. Like, when you think of the hood, you think, oh, I'm Chief Keef Sosa, let me just shoot up the place. Nah, you can really have a life. There's nothing holding you to what situation you're in now. Where your mind is where you go. And that's what you get from this movie. Even the soundtrack, in the worst situations of the movie, it comes in with some upbeat music. Like, you're
really positive too.
You know, you can't be down. So
there's bidders after the movie already, and our own film reporter predicted that this could be the highest selling movie at the. What does that feel? I mean, as a young cast.
Surreal.
Surreal.
It feels like a blessing. That's what it feels.
Wonderful.